Peace, love, knowledge, and protection to you and yours. This is Tikal Bay from Temple Alchemy, and let me tell you, I am willing every single one of you the best of health, the best of strength, the best of abundance. Oh yeah, let it sizzle up. I'm willing you all bliss. In this time of doom and gloom, I'm willing you all a little bit of bliss, you know what I'm saying? Get yourself right. And that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about getting yourself right. I've been reflecting a lot about men, a lot about women, the problems we face with each other, our issues with each other, and mostly the issues stemming from men. And I'm always thinking these days, men gotta get themselves right. And I'm talking about in your heart and in your soul. You gotta get yourself right. And that comes first, before everything, before the money, before the women, before your goals. Get yourself right. You know what I mean? Keep your body nice and clean on the inside and the outside. I'm talking about your thoughts, your food, the liquids you intake, the music you listen to, what you feed to your soul. It's very, very important. We got to get ourselves right. Men are always so focused about, especially young men, always so focused. How do I get the girl? How do I get the girl? You get the girl by getting yourself right, because when she sees that you're right mentally, physically, spiritually, on all these aspects, she can't resist hopping on the train, on the ride with you and enjoying it with you. You know what I'm saying? So get yourself right physically. That means get yourself in the gym or go outside, go for a run, do something physical. Boost your energy flow, boost your vitality. It will increase your glow by default. It will increase the glow and the flow, the blood flow, the energy flow, chi flow. That in turn will boost your social status. That in turn it'll make people more comfortable around you when they know you're taking care of yourself. Because when you're taking care of yourself, you're aware of yourself. And when you're aware of yourself, you're going to know when something's a little off. You're going to know when your energy's not right. You're going to know when you need to pull back your energy from other people because you shouldn't be around them in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself right physically. That also means self-care routines. Think about this. Hands for example. You know how many women I hear talk about men's hands? They love men's hands. So if you don't take care of your hands, why is she gonna look at you? Sometimes I meet women and the first thing I see women do is look down. First they're looking at my shoes and then they go up. They want to see shoes. How do your pants fit? How does that shirt fit? Does he take care of his hands? Does he take care of his nails? Nails are so important to keep cut and smooth. Think about it. Think about what's on women's minds. They take care of their shoes. They love shoes. They want their shoes nice and clean. They take care of it. They do their nails every so often. They take care of their nails. So you got to do the same thing. Not in a feminine sense. You don't got to feminize it, but just do the basics. Keep them nice and clean. Keep them nice and short. She doesn't want to get scratched up. She doesn't want to get dirty. She doesn't want to get infected by a touch. Also, shoes. You don't have to have the most expensive brand, but just make sure you care about the shoes because she cares about the shoes. You know what I mean? You got to match that frequency. And when you match the frequency, they can't help but hop on the train. I always see men say, oh, I'm giving up on dating. That's because you gave up on yourself. Improve yourself. Constantly improve yourself. There's no way you're going to give up on the dating. It'll happen naturally. You'll see eyes gravitate towards you. Do things like take care of your hair, take care of your face, groom yourself. Make sure you don't look like a wild savage animal. And I'm sure there's women that like that, but stay balanced, keep a balance. Have as big of a beard as you want, but keep that shit groomed. Nobody wants to be seen with these cavemen looking ass motherfuckers. Excuse my language, but nobody wants to be around these caveman looking ass people. And you know, I can say that confidently because I used to be one of those. I used to not groom the beard. I used to let it go wild. And looking back at photos, I'm like, God damn, God damn, I can't do that to people. Immediately someone's gonna judge you because people know what hippies do. Sex, drugs, fucking not taking showers. Make yourself look clean, make yourself look proper, well dressed. One of the best things that I feel like men do, if you're lonely and you feel like you can't get girls, look at men who are getting girls. Stop looking at more girls and look at men who are getting girls. Look at the quality of men who are getting girls. How do they dress? How do they speak? Is it super high or is it kind of low? You know what I mean? You got to think about these things. How do they carry themselves through the world? What are they involved in? What kind of activities do they like? Feel these things out. Explore some of these things for yourself. Dabble in these things for a few months and watch how your energy changes. Watch how the frequency changes. Watch a couple eyes hop on you that have never been on you before. So, like I said, physical fitness, get in the gym, your appearance, take care of your facial hair, take care of your nails, keep them nice and filed, get haircuts regularly, get a trimmer, trim yourself, line up yourself. Make sure you don't have nose hairs popping out of your nose. Make sure you don't have ear hairs popping out of your ears. Make sure your eyebrows don't look like a caveman. Line it up if you gotta line it up. It's not a big deal. You gotta fix these little things. And yes, sure, let me say this. You can look totally like yourself, not caring about yourself, not washing your face 2-3 times a day, not keeping up with your hair. And sure, you could find someone. I'm not denying that. But if you're in a position in life where you feel lonely and you can't find women and you can't find company, clean yourself up, look your best, train really hard, drink a lot of water, drink a lot of fresh fruit juice, make yourself feel fresh and clean and well dressed and proper. Make yourself the best package visually, spiritually that you can do, and then present yourself to the world. Now move through the world and see how many more options you have other than maybe the 1 or 2 people that would have looked your way. Because I always hear men complain, oh, I can't find any girls, we go on dates and blah 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 blah, and she doesn't seem interested after the first date. Why is she not interested after the first date? Why does she not want to spend time with you after the first date? What's wrong with you that she doesn't even want to see you, doesn't even want to text you? You know what I mean? Like, what's the disconnect here? You got to analyze these things. It's not always her that's the problem. Sometimes you got to look in the mirror and like, what do these other guys have? Qualities, not their assets, not their worldly materials. I'm talking about what does this embodied energy possess that I do not possess? Confidence, maybe it's knowing how to deal with stress, maybe it's being more relaxed in the company of women, maybe it's having a good sense of humor and not being afraid to be vulnerable and silly or whatever. All these little qualities and quirks, because if you're tense, you can't talk, you mumble too much, you're gonna fumble the ball in 85% of scenarios. So pick yourself up, analyze some people who move confidently and you admire, I'm not saying idolize, but you admire their qualities. Emulate it a bit. That's how you learn, through emulation, right? That's how most humans learn, through listening to something and copying it, or reading something and copying it, or visually seeing something and copying it. Do what works for you. Read articles, do research. There's a way to carry yourself that women can't resist. No different than there's a way that women carry themselves that men can't resist. The more feminine voiced women, maybe she's a little shorter, maybe she got that cute little face, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are ways and qualities of women that men cannot resist. So therefore there must be qualities and ways of men that women can't resist naturally, right? So ask yourself, if I'm not getting women, if I'm not getting business opportunities, if I'm not attracting certain things, that means I'm not embodying this masculine frame the way I should, the way that is trusted for me to embody it. You know what I mean? That's some deep shit. I'm just saying right there. But what are the qualities that these people possess who have things that I desire? What qualities do they have which I do not? Next question is, how can I get them? How can I attain them? And I believe it's through emulation. It's through concentration. It's through focus. It's through repetition. It's through many things. And when you learn to keep your nails clean, you keep your face clean, you keep your diet clean, you'll feel better, you'll breathe better, you'll walk better. And when you learn these things, you will attract more things because you're embodying your energy in the right way and not neglecting certain qualities or traits of your masculinity. And I apologize to the female viewers who are watching, but this is mostly for masculinity. I'm trying to help improve the masculine here because there's too much masculine pointing out what women are doing wrong right now. You know what I mean? Oh, she's too promiscuous and she's too loud and she's not traditional female and all this stuff. Cool. That's awesome. But what about the men? What about our work that we got to do? Because we got a lot of work to do. Because I see so many men that are lost, can't get women, don't know what to do with themselves. Do something. You got to do something. You got to get up and do something. And I feel that right now more than ever in my life, the call to action. You gotta help your brothers out here. And women, you gotta help your sisters out here because they need help too. They need healing. And honestly, let me tell you, for maybe my 1 or 2% women that are watching right now, women helping women, as a man, just watching women help women is the most beautiful thing. I love when you get together and you help each other and you uplift each other because once again, as a man, so many women have come to me to badmouth another woman or to put another woman down, what she's wearing, laugh at her hair. I hate that. But when you go to that woman and you compliment and you laugh together, you become good friends, you do things together, you do things in groups, you uplift each other. I love that energy. Bring more of that energy. And that's what this is all about. I'm trying to bring that energy for men because men need the uplifting movement. I believe in you, men. Why? Because I've been to those points where I felt like I don't understand women. I've been to those points where I didn't know what to do with myself. And I'm saying it's easy. You just got to relax. Trust God, trust a higher power, and just let yourself immerse in this experience because that's all you can do, right? That's all you can do. Either that or you give up. You know what I'm saying? That's all you could do. You give up or you give in, and I chose to give in to the experience. And what my experience is telling me right now is to help men because I believe in men. I believe in the average Joe because I've seen less than the average Joe with your 10 out of 10 woman, with your beautiful women. Attracting things, attracting wealth, attracting women, attracting health, goals, anything starts within. It starts within and it's a building block. You build the energy day by day. You study people who already have it. You copy their frequency. And I'm telling you, men who have given up on women, you're just not on the right frequency. You know what I'm saying? You're just not on the right frequency. You got to get there. And all you got to do is prepare and you'll get there. You know what I'm saying? So, cheers to the men out there and the women. I believe in you. It starts within. Peace, love, knowledge, and protection to you and yours. I'm out.